the Loudster. Yeah! This is just awesome. I have been playing with this for a good few weeks now, and I've been meaning to do this video, but I've been waiting for a microphone which hasn't turned up yet. So anyways, plan B. And plan B was basically plugging this into my 2-notes captor and using some impulse responses. You know what, the sound is pretty much the same as I was getting in the room anyway, so it represents what this thing can really do. I wanted to show you this because it is just awesomeness. This is real simplicity. This is just a power amp. It's a solid state power amp by the good people at Hotone who sent me this wonderful, wonderful piece of kit. I absolutely adore this. If you guys follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've probably seen me like posting a few kind of videos of me playing this and just being all smiles and stuff. Honestly guys, this is like just a ridiculously good little power amp. 75 watts, and no, it's not got tubes in it. It's got some nice little LEDs which light up in here though, which looks pretty cool actually. And it is, like I said, simplicity. It's got one knob on it. It's a volume knob. It goes from there to there. They're being pretty quiet and they're being very, very loud, which I will show you in a second. I am going to demonstrate just how loud this pedal, or well, this power amp can get. Now, the size of this is awesome. I'm going to pick up my my phone. Here, here's my iPhone. Oops, throwing pics around the studio. Here's my iPhone, and I'm going to lay this on top. I'm going to show you the size of it. And it's really light. It just weighs a couple of pounds, and you know, it comes with a power supply unit. The back is really simple. It's got an input, an output, the power jack, and an on-off switch. Just really, really super simple. But it sounds and feels fabulous to play. I have been playing this with a bunch of my favorite pedals, usually my Friedman BEOD. Plug that into my Strymon El Capistan. Plug the El Capistan straight into the input of this, and then the output into my kind of tiny little cab back there, which just sounds wonderful. In fact, I'm going to give you a sound clip of it. You know what, I've recorded a few sound clips, so you deserve to hear it. Here's one from the room, and then here is one mic'd up as well. So 2 clips for you. Yeah! Wow, that little thing, 75 watts, yeah, this is awesome. cracker. Yeah, loving it. Now, doesn't that sound good? You know, I was sitting with Dave Friedman last week, and we were talking about this little thing because he was saying he'd been seeing my videos about me using this little power amp with the BOD, and I was saying to him, it literally does feel like I'm plugged into a mini BE deluxe amp when I'm kind of sitting here and just playing. Just the feel of it is just so organic. It feels like I'm plugged into a tube amp. It doesn't feel like transistors, doesn't feel like modeling. It just feels like I'm plugged into an amplifier. It's a wonderful job by the guys at Hotone. Now, the question on lots of people's minds about this is going to be, is this going to be loud enough to gig with a clean channel and a dirty channel? And rather than saying, yeah, of course it is, I wanted to show you. So check out this little clip, which where I show you just how loud this thing gets. It's gonna get loud. Yeah. So I know one of the questions on a lot of people's minds is going to be, how loud is this in real world test? So what I have done is I've got some of my pedals down here on my desk here, and I've set up a kind of pseudo clean channel with my Friedman Buxton boost and my exotic Esprit compressor, which you actually heard on the track. That's what I used for the clean channel. And I've got this plugged into my Strymon L Capistan, and that's going into the LOUDSTER, and the LOUDSTER is plugged into a 412, which I'll show you in a second. For the drive channel, I'm using my Friedman BEOD pedal, which is down here. And in my other room here, you can see my 412 cabinet, which I am plugged into. And you can probably hear a little bit of hiss. That should give you an idea of how loud it is already. So I'm not going to play from here. I'm actually going to take you to another part of my house. Let's walk a little bit. Yeah, let's walk a little bit. So I'm going to come out of the studio into my hallway, and I'm actually going to go into my main room. So I'll keep the door open so that you can hear what I'm doing. Try not to break everything on the guitar. So I'm in my main room here. Yay! So I am, I don't know, maybe 30 feet away from that raging amplifier in the other room. So let's see how loud it is. I'm just going to play a little bit, and we'll see how much volume we get through. So this is just the clean channel at the moment. That's pretty loud. I am literally, I've got to be 30 feet away from it. Alrighty, I am going to quickly go into there and switch over to the drive channel now. Let's see how loud it gets with that. Yeah! Woohoo! It is hissing. I can hear it going. So noise gate would be a good idea, which I actually have a good noise gate. But let's see how loud it gets. That is pretty loud, and like I said, I'm about 30 feet away. I am plugged into a wireless unit here, and that's going to the pedals, pedals going to the amp. So there you go, guys. That's how loud this amp is and how good it sounds as well. I told you, didn't I? I told you. I said it'd get loud. I was standing like 30 feet away, and just to put this into context, my studio is actually soundproof now. Obviously I had the doors open, but a lot of the sound would have been deadened by the fact that there is a wall behind me. You can see the window there. That's actually a soundproof wall, and yes, the door's open, but a lot of that energy was actually hitting that wall from my 412 cab, and I could still hear it in the other room. And you know, if you think about, if you took all of those factors out of the equation and you basically had just a big stage where you were set up, or even a small stage, then you know what, this thing is gonna scream like a banshee. Very, very cool little product, worth checking out, and you know, having a play, because it is really, really portable, even as a backup. So there you go, there is the Hotone LOUDSTER, which I adore. I love this little thing. I'm going to keep playing it. You know, this is part of my mini rig now. In fact, I got a guitar lesson later on, and I'm going to plug my BEOD into this, into my cab, and I've got my amp. Yeah! Now these retail for around £140 in the UK and $199 in the US of A. And seeing that it is December, this makes the perfect stocking filler. Yeah, look, it fits in here. It definitely fits in here. Look, in my stocking. So this can fit in your Christmas stocking as well. Christmas gift idea. Alright guys, have a fantastic day. I will be back with another video really soon. In the meantime, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel. It would be much, much appreciated. Click the bell notification so that you get the notifications as well. And give the video a thumbs up and share it as well. That would be much, much appreciated. Yeah, thumbs up. And you can also find me on Patreon as well if you would like to support the channel. Thank you so much, guys. Have an incredible day. Have a loud day. Have a LOUDSTER day. Yeah! See you later, guys. Have a great day.